5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Main highway on the road to Cypress Mountain.
We got
A! It's Friday evening, the day before the Whistler Gran Fondo. I just drove up from Seattle. I'm leaving my car here at Whistler and then I'm taking a bus back to Vancouver. I'm gonna ride from Vancouver back up here to Whistler and my car will be waiting for me when I get here. On the drive up, the weather looked really good. I wasn't sure this time of year, you never know. And luckily, there isn't any smoke from the forest fires. Tomorrow looks like it's gonna be a great day. I just dropped off my car, but I didn't realize that one of the challenges I was gonna face was figuring out how to pay for parking. It's free overnight, but they don't let you pay in advance. They say there's an app you can use to pay for parking. Hope that works. And I'm gonna have to remember at about 8 a.m. on the road to Whistler on my bike to stop, take out my phone and pay for parking. Fingers crossed. All right, Friday night before the race. I'm staying in an Airbnb in downtown Vancouver. It's just the walk-in closet in this guy's condo, but it's the cheapest thing I could find close to Stanley Park. It's good enough for one night. Well, it's about 5 a.m. Saturday morning. I'm in downtown Vancouver right now, and I'm heading towards the starting line of the Whistler Gran Fondo in Stanley Park. Dawn is breaking over Vancouver. I'm at the Forte starting line in Stanley Park. We're just a couple minutes away from starting. There's about 500 riders starting with the Forte group out of about 5,000 today.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, let's make some noise! Have so much fun, be nice to each other. Big smiles, high fives along the way. A lot of folks have not done this before, so encourage them. We're here together. We cannot wait to see all of you in the finish line a little later down the road in Whistler. Thank you so much for being here. Let's keep it going, make some noise, have so much fun.
All right, that's it. Whistler Gran Fondo Forte has started. We're approaching the Lions Gate Bridge. It's pretty cool to be able to ride across this on a bicycle. It's a hell of a view from the bridge. All right, on the Whistler Highway. That was the first climb of the day, leaving Vancouver. So on the highway, heading towards Cypress. They closed one direction of the highway for the Gran Fondo. So we've got a safe lane to ride in all the way to Whistler. We've left the main highway. Now we're heading up to Cypress Mountain. This is what makes this the Forte ride. In addition to riding up to Whistler, we're also tacking on a ride up to the top of the Cypress Mountain over Vancouver on the road to Cypress Mountain. Well, I just ran into another rider who rode the Maratona del Dolomites this year, and she was saying this is giving her flashbacks to riding over the passes in the Dolomites. Well, it must be we're getting closer to the top. Starting to see a lot more people coming down the road. I don't know how far we gotta go, but at least that's encouraging.
Yeah, okay, Corey. See you. I'm going. Bye-bye.
All right, made it to the top of Cypress. I got 3,000 feet elevation gain on my bike computer. That was a grind. All right, so I stopped for a quick banana and topped off my water, and now I'm heading downhill. This is the payoff for the big ride up. All right, well, I'm back on the main highway again. Heading to Whistler after Cypress Mountain. All right, at the Horseshoe Bay rest stop. Just stopping here for a second to eat a couple oranges and drop a layer because we're heading into the sun. It's gonna get warm. Whew, we got a long ways to go today. The scenery's getting good again. We're on the coast, right at hugging the shoreline. It's only gonna get better from here as we go up to Howe Sound. Wow, this is some really backed up traffic going into Squamish. I'm glad I'm not in a car right now. Well, after a section of kind of rolling hills, this is the first climb we've had for a while. Real one. So now they're taunting us with the promise of beer at the end. I thought I was done with really steep climbs after Cypress. Sir, please.
There we go.
Thank you, sir. Not too shabby for rest stop food. I got a waffle and some cold brew coffee. Mechanical. Seen quite a bit of mechanicals and roadside trouble on this ride. Squamish. The Chief. We arrived in Squamish. Alright, we got a long way to go to Whistler. At least it's sunny now. Alright, we just left the flats. Now we're climbing all the way to Whistler. Those bastards. I can already taste the beer, but it's so far away. All right, I fueled up at the rest stop. Now another under 30 miles to go. There's a 8% grade here. All right, getting closer to beer, but still too far away. Well, 74 miles in, we hit another rest stop, and it is very welcome. I could use a break. All right, thank you.
You got Forte rider.
Getting closer, not close enough though. Closer to Whistler, starting to count down the miles. Oh, stop telling me. It's not making this any easier. So I'm at 85 miles. I think this is probably the last rest stop, but I still need it. It was definitely very welcome. They mean that literally. It is hot out here. I'll believe it when I'm there. Once again, I'm glad I'm on a bike today. This is it, Whistler Village, we're here. All right, this is it. It is over. Time to drop my bike off in the bike corral and go have some food. Oh, this is the finish line bike corral. That's a lot of bicycles. Got a table here where they're handing out medals. I just got my Forte. This thing is hefty. Finally! 0 kilometers to beer! That's it! Whistler Gran Fondo Forte edition. With this huge medal. All my half-baked plans worked out. Leaving my car here overnight, I didn't get a parking ticket. Staying in some weird little Airbnb in Vancouver last night, worked out great. being forced to ride all the way back up here today. Perfect motivation, and the weather was beautiful. You couldn't ask for better conditions. So glad I did it. Which is funny because last night when I was driving up here and then driving back, I was looking at the route and I was thinking, oh my God, what have I signed up for? Why did I do this to myself again? But it worked out perfect, just fine. Now I've got one more challenge. I gotta drive back to Seattle tonight.